All right. Hello, friends. Been a long time since I've made a YouTube video, I think. I didn't even check to see how long ago it was that I made one, but hello. It's New Year's Eve here in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I'm cozy in my room at my mother's house. I'm here. We lost our father, my dad, this year, about 6 months ago. Wonderful, wonderful father. And it's been stressful ever since then, and we had some big storms down here, and I was in Asheville when the big storm, when the floods were happened up there. I was sleeping in my van, and I woke up with the French Broad River halfway up my tires, and I was like, what is this? I hope I can get out of this parking lot. And I got out of there, and then the water kept on coming up, even 15 feet higher than where it was when it was halfway up my tires. And then I had a wedding gig to go play violin at in Knoxville, and it was very hard to get out of town. I got out of town, went really far, tail of the dragon, and Knoxville, played the wedding, headed down to Florida. Couldn't get to Florida because a hurricane hit. All the power was out and there was no gas anywhere. So I decided, well, I'm not going to sit in the Walmart parking lot in Georgia not knowing anybody around and just doing nothing for 2 weeks while I wait for power, gas, and cell phones to be turned on in Florida. So I decided it would be a time to go ahead and go up north, and I went and saw some friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. I hear some fireworks going on outside. And I went through some new towns that I've never been to, and I made it up to Philadelphia area and saw some friends there, and ended up getting a wedding violin gig up there through a friend of mine. And I stayed until that wedding, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta get out of Philadelphia, the rural suburbs of Philadelphia. And like, I was in interesting towns. Let's see. One was called New Hope, and that's a neat area. And there was another town not too far from New Hope. I can't think of it right now. I mean, I might pull the maps up while I'm doing this. But anyways, I'm finally back in Florida, and I needed to clean out my van. I was living in my van for 6 months with a dog, and not out in the desert where it's spacious and you can relax, but no, in a town and in different towns where it's stressful and weird. I'm not going to look up that town. I don't care. So I was on the road, and finally getting back here, I was able to clean out my van. I did a completely new van build, which I'll be able to make a video about, I guess, if I make another video soon. And had to clean out the garage, but Mom had company over. I didn't realize that. I got back here. Someone was in my room. They had their stuff in the garage. I couldn't do much, but in spite of all of that, we adapted. We made changes. I cleaned out my entire van, took everything out, which was a lot of stuff. And since then, I did a new van build, and it's a lot nicer now. It's got different walls and stuff, and places to hang my guitars. It's still got the same old refrigerator, diesel heater, and two lithium 100 amp hour batteries and 1,000 watt sine wave converter inverter, and over 400 watts of solar on the top, which works great. I had an air conditioner in the back window, like a conventional, what do they call them, a window rattler or something like that. And I was very happy to get that out and put the original window back in so it looks better, right? Because that was just stressful and conspicuous. I do have my water here. All right. So my Facebook and Instagram just got deleted by Meta. I think I might have uploaded a picture that had censored nipples. And, you know, I'm a photographer. I've been doing artistic nudes and stuff like that since 2005. And there's less and less places to share where there's an audience for that kind of thing, honestly. And I was sharing some of my older photos, and actually, I think it might have been an AI photo that I had put up, and it got not reported, they said that, whatever, I don't even know why, how that happens, it got flagged or something, and then I disputed it, and then they said, okay, it's okay, we're going to let that one stay. And then, like, I don't know, the next day, a couple days later, my whole Instagram was gone, and my Facebook that was linked to it. And cannot appeal, so I assume those accounts are just gone. I mean, I wrote a little email saying, please look into this and make sure a mistake wasn't made from another account, but they really don't give you a way to do that. They could care less about you. And that's Facebook, that's Meta, that's the dark side of that entire thing. I'm sure there's more than one dark side to it. There's a lot of dark sides to Facebook and Instagram. I could get on TikTok and just do more video formats and just stop doing anything with still photography. That seems sad because I really like a good portrait. And I like nudes. I think nudes are very special. You know, you'll have to see what the kind of photos I do to understand what I do. And the people that I hang out with, the other photographers that are in my peer group from New York City. And nudes are no big deal up there. You're allowed to be nude in New York City. And when I post a censored image, it gets, you know, all this stuff happens. And I thought that Instagram was a place for art. And I censor my stuff. So I can't say I'm surprised because it's happened to me many, many times, and it just happened again, and it takes a long time to kind of rebuild an Instagram account, rebuild a Facebook account. Last time I got hacked and I lost my Instagram account and my Facebook account, and I don't think I got those back. And I also lost my Google account and my YouTube account a few years ago when all that happened. I lost everything. And then I rebuilt my community, and now half of it is destroyed again. Facebook was the one where I connected with all the people in my local music community, and, you know, just chatted, and if I needed donations, money, whatever, you know, I could busk on my Facebook page, and my friends would send me money, things like that. And I really don't think I'm ever going to have that again, the way that things are going. And I don't know what I'm going to do. There's certain things that I'm losing, just like, you know, my friends are dying and from suicide, a lot of them, or just substance abuse, and they're just gone. And it's just like, this is just normal now. And the internet is terrible. The way that we give so much of ourselves to these companies, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube sometimes, same thing. And they don't take care of us like a human being. They just, there is no one representing the customers. And that's not what this video is about, okay? I'm not getting into that. You know what I mean. You all know what I mean. I'm grateful. There's a bright side to all of this. I'm grateful that I have my YouTube channel. I guess it's youtube.com/mojokiss. And I have one friend on there that I talk to. Every time he posts a video, I watch it, and I comment on it, and I encourage him, And every time I post a video, he watches it, hello Raymond, and he comments on it. And I think that's the most amazing thing ever, is just having one friend on YouTube. I really respect YouTube. And to be able to connect with one person that I found through YouTube, to me, is priceless and precious. And that's why I go and watch every one of his videos. He's a musician, and he plays guitar and sings, and he just makes his videos for a family member. I think it might be his niece or his daughter, something like that. Sorry, Raymond, I forget the details of that. We only talked about it once, so it's been a long time ago. Yeah, I have a new Facebook and I have a new Instagram. It's an old Instagram, but I kind of rekindled it. And that one doesn't even work. Like, I can't comment on anything. And on my Facebook, you can't do anything on Facebook when it's a new Facebook. So I can't add my friends. The Facebook is just gonna sit there and do nothing. I can maybe make posts, but here's the thing. I don't like Facebook. I like YouTube. I like the quality of the community on YouTube for videos. I don't like, Facebook doesn't have video going on. It's not good. And the type of videos that Facebook promotes and pushes are just very, like, not nice videos. They're like about controversy and violence and negativity. But on YouTube, it's much more nuanced. It's nice. And I just like the community. I like the creators on YouTube. Facebook is weird. Facebook has always been weird. Like, I was on MySpace. I liked it. MySpace died when they did an update and sold it. Facebook has always been disgusting, gross, like a collegiate environment where we're supposed to hang out and be real, I just don't like it. Never did. I do not like the fact that, like, family members and people from your work are on there. That's not where I should be, honestly. And then Instagram, what a waste of time. What a silly, silly platform. I should be using TikTok and YouTube like everybody that has common sense. I guess I have friends that use Instagram and have used it for a long time, so I was using it so I could keep in touch and use it as a texting and, hey, I'm over here type of thing. But not much good for anything else. Really silly platform. And when I found out it wasn't working and the Facebook wasn't working, I was honestly like, oh, not surprised. I'm still gonna do my art. I'm still gonna be an artist. I am not gonna change what I am and who I am and what I make. And I'm not necessarily gonna change where I share it. I mean, if I just keep getting deleted from Instagram, that's just life. And from Facebook, that's just life. That's the way things are supposed to be. I don't care. But I'm not going to change what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. In other words, I'm still going to share it everywhere. Everywhere there's an upload button. So I really, there's not a lot of places. Now, I was on DeviantArt, and I got Daily Deviant twice without even using the platform. I was just uploading. I was a free user, and I was uploading, and they promoted me. They liked my work, and I was a hyped up photographer on the East Coast and New York City and all that stuff, New Jersey, Philadelphia. And they liked my work, and someone, I don't know how it works or whatever, but I don't think it was just because it was a nice image, although it was a really nice image. Twice. Front page of DeviantArt it's a very big web production, and it was even bigger back then. So I got thousands of people interacting, with my art, but here's the thing, I didn't even know it. I didn't use the platform. I was working with publishers, being a print photographer, and focusing on editing and focusing on making my work. I never had enough time to work on my work. I didn't go online and work and do anything like that. But DeviantArt, that's an artist community, and that's where my art was welcome, and it still is welcome, and I still have my DeviantArt page, but I had so many people talking to me on there. I don't know if any of those people are still on there. I can look at it, and I'll type, and I'll say, hey, 10 years later, thanks for the comment. No one ever replies. It's because no one's using it anymore. I look like David Letterman right now. So that's a good memory, DeviantArt, but it's just, I don't know what to do with DeviantArt. And then there's Model Mayhem. I don't know what to do with Model Mayhem. I was one of the first people on there, not really, but one of the first years that it was open, and I had an incredible amount of friends on there, and it was great resource for finding models and finding friends to create a community around. And I did meet a lot of friends that I have to this day. I met them on Model Mayhem. I'm just pulling up my account right now. I'm grateful that I still have this account, right? I am. I'm grateful that, my stuff is still out there somewhere. There's a lot of other platforms that I heard about, but just didn't want to mess with. It just didn't seem worth all the hassle, really, honestly. I don't know. So I have 3,423 friends on there, and that's after a lot of people have deleted their Model Mayhem accounts. Like, 10 or 20% of my friends have deleted their accounts. But I don't go on Model Mayhem anymore. I don't use it anymore. I just go on there and I look at my, 250 comments on this picture, and on a lot of the pictures, 300 comments, 260 comments on various pictures, and then there's an image that I uploaded. Okay, there's one that has 263 comments, and there's one that has one comment. And the one that has 263 comments I uploaded in 2009. And then the one that has one comment I uploaded 2017. It was dead by then. Just nothing. Nothing going on there. Here's another one that has 313 comments, and it's on hundreds of lists. People put them on their lists of images they like, and that's what people would use even more than the comments. And that one was uploaded in 2007. So 2007, I had a lot of my older photos were up when I was early on, Here's one 2007 as well, and it's got hundreds of lists and hundreds of comments. No one uses it anymore. It's nice that it's still up there. I don't know. Things have really changed, and it's not as fun to be a photographer anymore. To be a visionary. Photographers are precious if they're good. And I don't know what to do anymore. It's like, do I really want to just keep taking high-end photos with high-end models when there's no place to put the photos? What am I going to do? I'm sorry, I'm looking at some lines. Oh, it's the grids on the lens screen. What am I going to do? Just hang all the photos in my room, roll them up and keep them in tubes in my van and sell them on the side of the road, nudes, and I was in magazines and things like that, but I don't think that's really going on anymore either. I don't know what the next thing is. It's just like I got tired of messing with it. So here I am in St. Pete. My thought is do a music project because, you know, I'm real big into music, and not really focus on photography. Just put all my eggs into the music thing because, you know, photography gear, it's a lot to worry about and upkeep, and music gear is a lot, and I don't really want to mess with both. So maybe I can do photography of my music, do music videos, and I can do these kind of videos. I really like doing these kind of videos. This is a freaking long video, but I haven't made one in such a long time. I had a Better Health therapy session today. I did a mental health counseling therapy session. I don't know what it's called. And I liked it. You know, it was vulnerable putting myself out there and talking to someone that isn't necessarily in my peer group, you know. I didn't look nice for the video. I didn't use a nice camera. You know, I didn't worry about that. I was just telling my story. And, you know, maybe next time I can have a fancy camera and I'll feel like a fancy cam actor. Like a, you know, like a webcam girl, but a guy, but not naked. And, or like a Twitch streamer. I don't know. I kind of like this, just talking like this. I really feel happy right now talking like this and just doing this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this video and edit it. I'm going to test out my my laptop, which is, I can't lift it up because everything's going to fall. Do you see the V? It doesn't want to focus at all. Okay, there you go. You see that? It's a Victus laptop, I think it's called. HP Victus. And I put extra RAM, a lot of extra RAM, and it's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is the most I've ever had. I like this laptop. It's been nice. It's a gaming laptop. We'll have to see how quickly it can edit this video. And take a little bit of water because my voice talking like this, I'm not used to it. I feel good though, generally. I'm really glad I'm making this video. I dusted off the old camera. It's a very nice camera. It's a G7X Mark II. It's not the latest camera, but it's a very nice blogging, vlogging, YouTube type of camera. Love this camera. I've got a big clunky DSLR, which is also great because it's fast. When you press the button, it takes a picture. All right, I don't know why it shut off, but it did. But I'm gonna go ahead and just say thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, comment, and all that stuff. And I'm gonna figure out why my camera shut off. I don't know. But looking forward to my one friend seeing this and saying, nice to see you, looking good. Or whatever, he'll say something very thoughtful because he's a thinker. And I'll upload some music videos. I'll put some music stuff together. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be nice. It's a lot of technical stuff involved when we do this though. And I got some really cool musician friends that live down the road. We'll have to get them involved too. They're world-class talents. And yeah, music's fun. Sharing friends is fun. Okay, let's. I'll see you soon.